Good evening, folks. Hey, it's that guy. All right. I don't know if Gathorn's going to be joining us tonight or not. We'll have to wait and see. A lizard probationer begins to cast a spell. I was just going to correct him on that. Lucy. Oh, new follower. If that's new, like right now, thank you. Otherwise, thank you. Sometimes you get these offline follows and you get a notification when the stream starts up. Oh, there you are. Yeah, thank you.
Listen and learn.
Yeah, these are our mains. It's little Thompson down there. Gathorn usually joins us too. He's our druid, wood elf. So don't hold that against him. That's what I have. Everybody tried talking me into rolling up an Ixar, and I did. I buckled to pressure and played him up to like level 6 or 7, deleted him, and transferred all his gear over to a human monk. I just like humans. I like being able to go into towns. Call me silly. What are you doing? didn't think he was going to attack me. Fortunately, I have to play in first person because we're in a dungeon and I don't have any shrink potions. Or a shaman. Vic, what's going on?
Must be all that I can
Oh,
be.
Vic, thank you for that. Much appreciated. Vic representing Canada. That's what I used to call it. So I used to call it in middle school. I don't know if you have middle school in Canada. So anything else? But for some reason that just stuck in my head. It's Canada. Oh, I was mocked mercilessly in my history class. Don't they? You can almost picture him speaking with a British accent. Ah, missed it. No worries, no worries, don't worry about that. We are not Nazis here. Well, not grammar Nazis at least. Why can I not freaking get up? Am I stuck in crouch or something? Oh yeah, I turned them off. Freaking turned them off. It's so many notifications. Yeah, I don't even think I can stand up in here. There we go. He's so tiny. Alright, well, here we go. Ah, shit. Alright, that was bad. That was bad. Come on, spell. Jesus Christ. There you go. One of them saw through invis. Not a moose. What's going on? Oh, where the hell am I even bound? I don't even know where I'm freaking bound at. Freeport. There's no frog locks on here. This is Project 1999's base game, Kunark Velios. But yeah, frog locks are neutral. They're a neutral race. I think the evil races don't like them, but I think any of the other races are okay. No, this is before they were a playable race. Starting off good, huh? I made one on the live servers 2 weeks ago, I think. Froglock Monk. Very much enjoying it. I gotta get back on there. I really do. I gotta get back on the live servers. Yeah, I do. I hate to ask. Cazic Thule, Firat. Yep, heading that way now. Thank you. Anonymous to the rescue. Take your time. I gotta refill my coffee already. Got an early start tonight. I'm gonna run over to WC and ah, shit, I lost my level. No, did I? No, I didn't. Whew. Damn. I forgot I just leveled right before we logged off last week. Ooh. Ooh, that was a loud swallow. For some reason, my dad was playing EverQuest and he was doing the one-man group, and the game put all of his characters near D. What do you mean? It was boxing? You better get on it, Vic. You better freaking get busy. No excuses. As soon as you got something ready to go live, we're going to start handing out keys for playtesters. You got a whole community of playtesters to choose from now. Yeah, boxing. That's what they refer to it in EverQuest. For the longest time, you weren't allowed to do it on, excuse me, the live servers. That's probably why they did it. Just teach them a lesson. You're not allowed to do it on here either. But then there's other live servers, they allow it now, and at least within reason, you can play like 2 or 3 or something. I forget what it is. They made it really easy to play 2 at a time. Well, start asking for help. You got, like I said, you got a whole community to choose from. Tommy can do 3D modeling, and we got a ton of. I don't know what kind of artists you're looking for, but. Feign death didn't work. Oh, he lost his gear. That sucks. That's just a dick move on the developer's part. It's better to just give him a suspension. Suspension, you're gone for a month, you come back, but when you lose gear, it takes forever to get it back again. And 0% into 40. Well, that I can't promise you. Yeah, I mean, you get what you pay for, kind of deal. But I'm sure there's bound to be students and whatnot that are just looking for work, for experience, not work, experience. Fluff up the resumes, portfolios. Would you really? Why is that? Was your dad Nashron's call player? Hell, I was so happy when Tommy started playing. We have enough consumers. You can never have enough consumers. Oh yeah, well that's going to happen, Vic. Just got to keep plugging along if you want to make it happen. Keep plugging along. Damn, fucking back is killing me. I'm getting old. Excuse my French. I'm swearing too much lately. I gotta stop doing that. I don't swear in front of my parents at all, ever. Unless, it's part of a story or something like that. And even then I'll try to, I'll like say effing, instead of. But, Tommy, we had a family reunion today, and it was me, Tommy, my oldest son, Tommy. And, yeah. Well, one lizard out of 1,000 saw through invisibility, and they all just went. Tommy was telling a story. There's the three of us. Tom, Tommy, and Tommy. We all have the same name, and he's just dropping F-bombs left and right, and I'm just twitching, like Dude, stop. You gotta stop. Landscaping ain't developing, Vic. That grass ain't gonna get your game made. Yeah, oh, it was horrible. It was horrible, Ben. I was conning everything as I went through, and then I was going up the steps of the pyramid in Cazic Thule, and at the very top was one that saw through in Viz, but I couldn't con him because I couldn't target him yet. And as soon as I got close enough, he just went. Bit. And then I ran down the step, feigned death. Yeah, didn't take. I remembered to feign. Gotta give me credit for that. I always forget to do that. Patrick Swishy. On the moose to the rescue. Logged on to a Black Squad today, Den, first time in several weeks. All my mailbox was empty. All that stuff that I'd stashed in my mailbox for later use, grenades and whatnot, all gone. Got talked into trying some Warface. Played it before, but very briefly. I'm just no good at shooters. I love them. I love playing them. Love them, but I suck at them hard. That's actually one I want to play, Anonymous. I don't know if the squirrel cage can handle it, but I do want to check it out. Definitely when I get the new rig next year. Definitely, that's going to open up so many opportunities. Really looking forward to that, but that's not until next year. Be right back. Going to grab a coffee.
Hey, pay attention!
Okay. You want to lick my scrumptious poop pipe, baby. Well, thank you for that. Take that as a compliment, I guess. Thanks, Anonymous. I appreciate it. Once again. Now, which way am I heading? I want to go south? Do I want to go south? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I had peanuts today, so it might be a little chunky. That's all up on you. That's all up to you. Teach his own. Which way do I freaking gotta go? Is it north or south? North. I think it's north. We're gonna say north. Southwest. Okay. Let's try that again. We'll get there. Oh, and then Thompson says, oh, there's another way to the Avatar room. Instead of charging through big hordes of bad guys, we can just go through the sewers. Thanks, Thompson. You're a peach. If I see a river, I know I'm going the right way. Yep, there we go. Is that everything? There we go. Oh, I like this room because I can stretch out a little bit. Always so cramped playing the ogre. I have all kinds of add-ons, I guess you can say. And I think one of them is music change. Some of the music's different. Yeah, we're gonna do a little grinding on the way. I would love to get the SK Darkforge armor, but it would actually be a downgrade, unfortunately. Doffy brought me here one night to pick it up. Whoa! What the hell was that all about? Why does it keep doing that? That's weird. I got some weird mouse thing going on. Why is it doing that? You're seeing that, right? Down here. Alright. Alright, Thompson, I'm trusting you with this. Oh, nice. Good. And we need to discuss something. Tommy and I are going to be putting one together. Anonymous, we've been dabbling with it a little bit already. And the Gaming Life guy wants us to put one together. Shit, I can't see. God damn it. Hold on, hold on. Sometimes I hate being an ogre. Yeah. Yeah, you can alt F4 out without any issues. Your character won't log out immediately. But as long as you're in a safe spot, it won't matter. 20 PP? Somebody was charging me a hell of a lot more than that. I don't mind 20 PP. I'll gladly pay that. That is like 1,200 for a 10 charge or some shit like that. So I said screw it and start playing my ranger more. Where the hell are all these freaking alligators coming from? And there goes my mana bar. Didn't even get 1% XP for all those. That is sad. You wanna go up that ladder? That'd be cool. What the fuck? Why am I not standing?
Listen and learn.
Who's that? Yellow Lantern, thanks for the follow. Was that Yellow? Yeah. Thank you for that. Shit. I don't want him running, but I can't snare. Oh no, he's not running. Good. Okay. I feel as if I'm about to fall. Ooh, I fell. Oh, One Track Punk, thanks for the host. I missed that. Sorry about it. He's a good kid. Does rather entertaining YouTube videos. Gathorn must be suffering from German internet syndrome again tonight. Unless he just felt like sleeping in. What the hell did I just do? So we're going to stay here and get mana back for a little bit. Duff used to make all my shrink potions, but then he went over to, I think he went over to one of the progression servers. Sucks not having a shaman around on a regular basis. Stuck with this guy instead. This freaking guy. I kid. Tomorrow night, I think we're going to do another night of Dark Age on the emulator, and or Asheron's Call. I don't know which. Depends on Gathorn's plans. So he wanted to check it out with me. But at least 2 or 3 nights this week, I'm going to be on the Asheron's Call server because I got to get the mansion. We got all the stuff to get the mansion now, so I got to get it. It's Zeus's emulator from the Asheron's Call guy. He used to run his own server, and he still had it in storage, I guess, so he dusted it off and fired it up for us, and just to check it out because I've never played it. So I don't even know if it has a name. Population 1. Don't get to experience the full game, obviously, because you don't have the RVR stuff. Although I'm sure if enough people start playing on his server, he'd leave it up and running. But in order to get a good RVR thing going, you need a fair amount of folk. And that's what that game's all about. Yeah, that card's still up. I think some of the temptation is to make things a little too easy for folks. And then they find out quickly that people get bored simply because there's nothing left to do because it was so easy to get there in the first place. That's kind of like what he's doing with the Asheron's Call server. He's forcing people to earn it. He got rid of the buff bots. He made it it's like the P99 version of Asheron's Call. You know, this is really retarded trying to go down here and get this thing without a healer. Thompson, I don't know if you're listening, but this is really retarded. It's just going to be wipe after wipe after wipe. I just thought I should point that out. And if I lose my level because of you, I'm suing. It will hold up. Use the same launcher to access it as you do for the other emulated ones. I've enjoyed it so far. It plays a lot like EverQuest, surprisingly. I wasn't expecting that. Same pacing, you know, slow, plodding, methodical pace that EverQuest has. Dark Age has very similar pace. There are. I don't know if they're good enough for me to want to play. But the one game that I am excited about playing is it's not an MMO, but Cyberpunk 2077, my niggas. It's going to be a good game. It's going to be fun. It better be. It better be. Straight, right, left, right. Straight, right, left, right. He's gonna get us fucking killed. Alright, see, Thompson, this is what I was talking about. I can't fight in these hallways. So I'm not trying to sound like a whiny little bitch. I really am not. I just don't want to die way down here and lose my level again. Ty, what's going on? Where you been? Thought you got deported or something. You just fell off the face of the earth. Was it straight, right, left, right? Straight. Oh, well, that, I guess that's kind of good. It's keeping you off the streets. It's funny you say that, Kenshiro. I'm reading all the Discworld novels again. Been good. Been really good, actually. Really busy. Same. Straight, what would you say? Straight, right, left, right. What did he say? Where the hell is it? Straight, right, left. And then right. Contra. The Beast is doing very well. She's incredibly, turned out to be incredibly smart. Ah, shit. You know what's going to happen here, Thompson, right? Remember that thing I was talking about? You know, where we die in the middle of this dungeon and can't get our corpses back? Oh yeah, a mile a minute, she never shuts up. Jesus. Shit. Damn it. Fucking, oh, Jesus Christ. Where the hell is it? I can't hit the damn thing. I don't know where it's at. Yeah, it's too late. I'm dead. She's two, well, two and a half. I don't know, Anonymous. I don't know. Why are we doing this without a healer? That's what I want to know. Have a good night, Kenshiro. He's here. Same spot. Well, same zone. Both bound in Freeport. Oh, yeah. I'm not going back. I'm not going to go back there. Not until we have a dedicated healer. I am going to make my way over to WC though, so I'm close to the port. Oh, there you are. Alright, I'll be back in just a minute. You're in the group, right? Just make sure I'm close enough for the port. Then we'll grab a coffee. Thanks again, Anonymous. I do appreciate the bailout. Oh, I'm back. New Monster Hunter game, Ty. Monster Hunter World. Yeah, a lot of people have been playing that in the well, in the gaming life thing, streaming it. Seems to be very popular. I've watched a few people play it. It looks fun. It does. You get together with a group of friends, go kill big monsters. It's like violent Pokemon. But, you know, cooler, obviously. Is that on PC, or is that console only? Oh, man. Just came out on PC. Okay, that's why it's so popular right now. Okay. Well, what was it? Blop 4 is the one that everybody's playing right now. Beta. Blop. Blop. Uh, Black Ops 4. Mixed reviews, to be fair. Seems to be much more focused on spray and pray than it is on precision shooting. I have to stay on top of this stuff now. You know, what's really got everybody hyped, though, surprisingly, well, surprisingly, um, Battle for Azeroth. Man, where do we want to go? South? Southwest. There we go. I've been watching BFA really close, and I'm for the first time since Cataclysm, I'm actually tempted to resubscribe. I was done with WoW. I did not want to play WoW anymore. I was done. After Cataclysm, I was done. I played on some private servers, you know, but after watching Battle for Azeroth stuff, I am tempted. That's alright. That's alright, X. What are we... West. West. Where? Is it this way? Where the hell is it? I use the YouTube. Yeah. Tell me about it. Primarily for archiving X. So I don't really, you know. And there's a lot of folks that can't watch the stream because they're at work or whatever. Because Twitch is blocked on, or yeah, most networks, work networks. That's what I use the YouTube stuff for, just for those folks that wouldn't otherwise be able to watch. I missed my peeps when they were at work. I hate saying stuff like that, but yeah. Primarily because of all the PvP content. That was always my favorite part of WoW, was the PvP. And they really went balls to the wall with PvP in this expansion. I'm really looking forward to it. Rogues are broken. Horribly broken. I know I shouldn't be talking about WoW while playing EverQuest, but, you know, it's okay to play other games. Dispersing. What's going on? Caught me mid-burp. Dying in Cazic Thule. Yeah, normally leading up to one of these expansions, though, Kenshiro, you hear a lot of people just talking shit about it. You know, oh, this is stupid, this sucks, this sucks, this sucks. I'm not hearing that this time. I've just been hearing nothing but positive about it. You know, a few little minor levitate X. You know, like the rogues are drastically overpowered in Battle for Azeroth right now, unless they tweak it. You know, they might. It's yet to be changed. It's not in its final version, so that could change. But I always try to be on the positive. I'm not going to go back and play it, no, but I'm very tempted. Because I know what will happen is I'll go back, I'll play for a month, I'll get bored, and I'll quit again. So it's just not going to bother. Meta, yeah. Well, the only way to avoid that, single-player games. Poot, poot, poot. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what happens when you eat dwarves. Yes, I do. Thompson. I was watching, I don't know if you know who he is, Weary Bard on Twitch. He was doing D&D last night. Gathorn is 39? 39. I thought he was going to be here tonight. That's why we decided to do this, but good old reliable German internet, you know. They can build a car that can drive through a wall and continue running, but they can't keep their internet running. Yeah, we've been doing it, the mains, trying to do the mains once a week, and then our gnomes once a week, at least, at the very least, because I've been doing some other games too, you know, Asheron's Call and all that stuff. Yeah, they are kind of hard to watch, because you want to interact with the stream, you know, as people do, but then if you do, you're interrupting the game. So it's this difficult situation to be in. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he does a lot of P99 too. No, no surprise. Well, I mean, you're going to if you're not, especially if you take an extended break from a game, Ty. People will tend to drift away. Like if you go more than a month or so without playing P99, you'll start to notice a decrease. But then you'll be picking up on the other game that you're playing, so it balances out. And you know, those people that come to mind don't tend to come for the game; they tend to come for the conversation. So. Yeah, epic's one way to put it. Tommy Sticks. There he is. The man. The myth. The legend. The white boy, yeah. How's it going, Tommy? I do want to put another one together. It's just so hard to get one of those organized, especially with time zones involved. Tommy's going to start streaming here again in the near future. School's starting back up. See? BFA, everybody's talking about it. We just had this whole conversation about Battle for Azeroth. What Tommy and I are going to be doing a podcast of sorts here in the not too distant future. Did a few dry runs already, just to kind of get the feel down. Damn, I can't do shit in this place. Cannot do shit in here. Sphinx equals Hitler. It will be. That was our plan. You know, because we do live that thug life, you know, X. So. It's going to be mostly gaming related, of course. Alright, Thompson, you are no longer allowed to choose where we hunt. What the hell? What the fuck are they hitting me with? Jesus Christ. You might be seeing a rage quit here soon. That's horrible. Well, not after tomorrow. Boom. What to say about wedding blend? No, my cat's named Baby. We didn't name her. We inherited her. We will pencil you in, X. Consider it a done deal. I have bandages. I got a bandage. Yeah. Chunky, we have no heals, so I don't think we're going to be getting too far into this tonight. Our healer Gathorn's normally here, but he wasn't able to make it on tonight for whatever reason. Oh wow, that's Tommy. That's Tommy. That's my son. All right, Tommy. Sleep well. Have fun with the cat tomorrow. I'm not going to try to win this without heals, Chunky. Sorry, I've died twice already. I've already lost my level. I'm not going to try to go back down there. Normally, I would be all over it. But without heals, I'm not going to try to dive down in there. Oh, I can imagine. I can't stand grinding in dungeons. Cannot stand it. This is called a band-aid, a lizard band-aid. Mana comes back faster in health. Hey, oh, Ty. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very moochly. You need to get back streaming, yo. Yo. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you. Thank you again. Clean the crap off my teeth. What the hell you been eating? Zeus is gonna be pissed that you beat his record. It's freaking hot. I think it's coffee. Thanks, Ty. I do appreciate that. Now get back to streaming. Oh, my pleasure. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. I love your guys' show. I wish you were on more. I understand, you know, life happens. Over the last week, I've missed quite a few streams. But no excuses. Get back to work. And we're still waiting for our cooking stream. Okay, you promised us another one. Oh, 1500x. 1500. He double tapped me. Oh, good. What were you going for? Oh, well, you should. You live in a tropical climate. You shouldn't have any hair anyhow. It's too freaking hot. Almost double. Very good, X. You're about as good as math as I am. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh, hell, you should talk to Vic. Everybody's doing programming. Thompson's going back to school here soon. He decided on a computer science / math major, double major. Gathorn's doing the computer science major still, but he's on exam period right now. So basically vacation for him. He doesn't study. He doesn't have to. He's kind of irritating that way. Fucking X. Had to heal up. Now I gotta get my mana back, and then we're going to just try and get our XP back. We're not going to go in too deep though. Just pull into that courtyard. But while I do that, I might as well grab a cup of coffee. I know I'm getting up a lot. Sorry about that. Oh, be right back. Okay, I'm back. You still here, Ty? The studio goes live in less than a month. TwitchCon. That's going to be our first live coverage event. Oh no, the Gaming Life studio. I mean, you haven't. Oh yeah, you haven't been around. You haven't seen the pictures. Are you in Discord? Well, next time you're in Discord, let me know and I'll show you the pictures of the studio. It's huge. It's freaking huge. Are you in Discord? There you are. I don't mean to be pimping during the stream, but it's kind of a big deal. Very exciting. Very exciting. We got some on-air talent already in place. Still looking for correspondence. You know, field correspondence kind of thing. We have no Asians. I mean, we have Asians, but we don't have anybody in Asia to do, you know, like convention coverage or anything like that. I don't know if how big Oh, you have no idea, dude. You have no idea. um, that third picture I sent. Well, we don't have anybody in Asia. Um, the crates against the left wall. There's a bunch of those that are set up for media kits with all the cameras, sound, audio equipment, everything you need to do a live broadcast. And they can ship them out at a moment's notice to anywhere in the world. You know, for the field correspondents, so that they have all the equipment that they need. There's of course contracts involved. Um, um, I sent you a DM in the Discord, private message. Yeah. Wow. Oh, I'm getting nothing out of this. I'm getting nothing out of this. I just want to see it happen. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, more for Tommy's benefit because he's been involved with them from day one. So it's a good opportunity for him, and I just want to see it happen. It's one of the reasons why I was so keen on getting you involved in it, because we literally have nobody. No Japanese, no Taiwan, no Korean. I have not, Miller. Tell me about it. Is that the one where there's no classes? Everyone's naked and holding their plat. Yeah, I've had nights like that. Everybody's had nights like that, Miller. How far are they going to take the progression? Do you know? Yeah, they're getting ready to release the final Velios patch on here. Not too soon. No, I might have to check it out. I might have already checked it out, but I'm not sure. I don't know, I've played on so many different EQ emulators. It's so hard to. Yeah, that's it. Then it's going to stop at that. But that's going to unlock a lot of really cool stuff. Playing so many different games, so many different servers. It's hard to keep up with all of it. We started doing we started playing on a emulated Dark Age Camelot server. Did one stream for it so far, but why the hell does that keep happening? Yeah. There's information on how to connect to it in the Discord if you're curious. It's what the hell is the deal with this mouse thing? It's really freaking irritating. Population 2. Ding. No, we're not going to get to experience any of the realm versus realm stuff. I've never played it. Again, 40. I've always been curious about it. Zeus was willing to fire up his old server, you know, just so I could check out at least the questing and the gameplay and whatnot. Yeah, there are certain things I like about it, but it does feel a little the biggest aspect of that game is the part that I'm not going to be able to take part in, the RVR stuff. which is unfortunate. But unless we find some way to get 100 people on the server real quick, that's just not a possibility. But like I say, I just put it up just so I could check it out, at least parts of it. So that was their big selling point. I have no idea, to tell you the truth. I took a couple of trade skills, but I haven't figured out how to do it yet. Completely lost. Completely. I got maybe 8 hours in altogether. And a lot of that was just making new alts. Made 3 accounts just so I could try the 3 different realms. Keep making new characters, just see what they do. Because I have no idea. I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, that's always been my favorite part of any game. Yeah. I remember when I first started playing EverQuest, I was so excited when I could finally sharpen the rusty sword that I was wielding, so that I got that 1 extra point of damage. Or was it one less delay or something like that? I forget what it was. Sitting there with your little sharpening stones at the forge. That was a momentous occasion for me. And then I realized that trade skills in EverQuest are a fucking pain in the ass. Yeah, in EverQuest. And gave that up pretty quick, except for tailoring. Tailoring's not too bad. But blacksmithing, there's so many different ingredients you need. So expensive. Yeah, you get the sharpening stones and you take a rusty weapon. You can use it to level your skill up to like 45, I think. Different weapons have different difficulties, like daggers are the easiest, whereas the big 2-handed swords and axes are the hardest. Scythes, that kind of thing. But I think you can. It'll take you either up to 25 or 45. I forget which. Just from sharpening rusty weapons. Oh, Jim Perry. Jim Perry, that's who that is. Hello, Jim Perry. Yeah, I know, right? But there's so much in this freaking game. It's not surprising. There's still stuff that hasn't even been discovered. There's still quests that have never been solved. There's 3 named mobs in the Karanas. There's a wolf, a bear, and a lion. And they drop a pelt, each one of them, but nobody knows what they're for. And they've been in the game since, very early on, probably the beginning. I've gotten all 3 of the pelts, and I have no idea what they're for. Looked it up. No, even Alakazam doesn't have any information on it. Hey, that's mine. Look at your hair. Yeah. He may not even remember. Oops. There's just so much in this game. Figure it out. That's probably what it'll say. It's a quest. You're supposed to figure it out. There are a few quests like that. Thompson and I came across one the other day. Killed an NPC in East Karana. And he drops a key and a staff. But there's no turn-in for this. There is for the key, but there's no turn-in for the staff. It was a quest. From what I gather, it's a quest that they were planning on implementing and just never got around to finishing it. Oh man, I feel bad. Jim Perry's trying to figure out who Horcus Welby is. He's in the guild, and at first I thought it was Slappy, but then he just reminded me that it's Jim Perry, and I feel bad now because he's over there all by himself trying to figure out the game. Just kind of abandoned him. Anybody could do it. Anybody who runs one of these servers could probably do it. They could just make up a quest for it if they wanted to. Well, I mean, look at some of the other private servers, Hidden Forest and whatnot. Easy server, heavily modified servers. So very easy, very possible. Nope. Messy more than anything, I would think. From so many years of patching and things get, when you install, uninstall stuff on your hard drive and things start getting all messy and cluttered. I imagine it's a similar concept for MMOs with all the patches and updates and whatnot that gets done, fixes and changes, and they don't feel like deleting the line. They just leave it in there, put it in brackets or so. I don't know how to code, so I have no idea what I'm talking about, to tell you the truth. But just imagine it getting very messy very quickly. I know Asheron's Call is a fucking nightmare to listen to these guys talk about it. All the issues they have trying to figure out how Turbine did it, because they didn't have any source code to begin with. They had to do it all from scratch, just a lot of DAT files and whatnot. So I basically had to reverse engineer the whole thing. And yeah, that's commitment. That's what that is. That's love of a game right there. But you see it on the WoW private servers too, the modified WoW servers. Some of them really go balls to the wall with it, and it's cool. It's cool, and I think the company should be more supportive of that kind of thing. I think they should allow. I don't think they should allow exact duplicates of their servers, obviously. But I think if somebody wants to take what they've created and create something new out of it, they should allow them to do that. If for no other reason, then they could see what people are doing and what people like and what they don't like, and maybe implement it on their own server to make their game better. You know, it's free labor. Why not? It's just when people start making money off it, they start getting pissy about it. And a lot of the private WoW servers were like that. These older games, they tend to be much cooler about that. Not abusing it, you know what I mean? But God, it wasn't I don't think it was a month after the last WoW expansion. Legion went live that there was a private server up for it already. Damn Russians. And I played on it. It was clunky as all get out, but it was enough to give me an idea of how it worked. So, and that's what I like about the one thing I do like about those. I can hop on one of those and say, hey, yeah, let's check out some of the new content. No, don't want to play. Glad I didn't waste my money. But again, I understand where the companies are coming from, protecting their intellectual property and all that. But that's why all these servers are hosted in Russia and Norway, because they're very loose with copyright law, or it's just non-existent. China's so restrictive with their internet. Even more so now that they got Google willing to spy on their population for them. Don't even get me started. What news is that? You're pregnant? Congratulations. They banned the Winnie the Pooh movie in China. Oh, well, screw Disney. Disney destroyed everything from my childhood. Fuck them. Right in the ear. Good. Good. I hope they start banning a lot more Disney content. Not that I'm in favor of that kind of thing, but China's a huge market for movies. Huge, much bigger than the United States, and a lot of these movie studios. That's funny. Yeah, they really got to work on their sense of humor. I'm serious. If they want to join the world economy, the Chinese really need to loosen up a little bit. The Chinese government. What was I saying? Oh, these movie studios. They largely depend on the Chinese audience because it's such a big audience. Compared to, you know, we have what 330 million here in the United States, and they have what 2 billion. So it's a huge market. So when a movie gets banned from that country, it's pretty much guaranteed that the movie's going to fail. You know, regardless of what you feel about China and their government and whatnot. And I think it would be awesome if they just decided, because of their, you know, basically communist system, and the degeneracy that Disney promotes. They don't want their country to get influenced by that, and I can see the logic behind it. It would cripple Disney. It would be crippling to the company if they just did a blanket ban. Yeah, I get what you're saying, Ty. I do get that. It is silly. It is silly. Learn to take a joke. But they can't maintain their hold on the populace, the huge populace. If they're made to look silly. Just playing devil's advocate here. I'm not saying I endorse it, not saying I condone it. I can see why they would do it. The people in charge, the powers that be. They can't be made to look weak because they have billions of people that they have to keep under their thumb. And you know, if you're made to look weak, you could have an uprising tomorrow. And what was somebody was yeah, well, it's capitalist in a sense, yeah. Hong Kong is the cause of that. When they took it's state controlled markets. The government could go in and shut down a business if they chose to. You can't do that in the United States. Well, yeah, it's corrupt. That's it's not really capitalist so much as corrupt. But that's one of the big failings of communism all along. It's always devolved into corruption. That's why it doesn't work. But not more than Stalin's. Stalin's got them both beat. What was I saying? Welcome back, Sensei. Lost my train of thought. I need coffee. Be right back. Communism. Corruption. On paper it works. As soon as you add the human element to any of these political systems, that all goes right out the window. Because people are greedy. People are selfish. Be right back. Communism, corruption, coffee. That's right. I guess I should have told Thompson I was AFK. Even in the United States, you know, we're our democratic republic. The founding fathers laid out a plan. It was a good plan. There's no reason why it shouldn't have worked. The one factor that they didn't take into account was the human element, and we weren't even through our first president before he was already violating the rules. You know, with the Whiskey Rebellion. Zeus, what's going on, yo? Why are you still up? Not that I'm not glad to see you, but oh, I know dispersing. I know. It's scary, and you can't really blame them. Dispersing, you can't blame them at all. Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with you, Sensei. There's so many more people. He had so many more opportunities. Mao did. It's completely possible that he did have a higher death toll. Sorry, I missed your message. Yeah, it's just a higher population. And you can't blame people for being scared, dispersing. You really can't, because it's a scary thing. What the hell are you going to do if, like, for example, the dollar collapses tomorrow? And not just here in the United States, but all around the world. All those countries that have money invested in the United States are, you're going to see, like, major economic collapses worldwide if that were to happen. And it's a scary thing. It's much easier to. My dad, very intellectual person, just doesn't want to see that. Political systems and the failure to add the human element when planning these things out. Kind of, sort of. And China. And Disney. They banned Winnie the Pooh movie because somebody made a correlation between the appearance of Winnie the Pooh and the appearance of Xi Jinping, or the Chinese president. And he didn't appreciate it, so he said no Winnie the Pooh. We're doing Dark Age tomorrow, Zeus, and then back on AC Tuesday, so you're aware. What is that freaking mouse issue? I just hope the ogre's not outside when we go out there to the bouncer. I don't know if you can. No, you can't do it in Twitch chat. It doesn't allow it. I mean, it's not something that it is capable of doing. No, not with the mouse. It's like when I zoom out with the mouse button held down, it starts to get all weird. 2020 is what most people agree on, P-Dub. Oh, is it the new Pooh? I didn't even know there was a new Pooh. It doesn't surprise me after they did the 3D CGI freaking peanuts. Nothing is sacred anymore. I don't know if you type a link. You might be able to add a link. I don't know. One of my bot programs blocks links for some reason. Yeah, he's pissing off all kinds of people. But you notice that China buckled. Oh, links work. Good. Awesome. Thank you. Wisebot. I was using Wisebot for a while. And it was blocking all links. I couldn't freaking get it to stop no matter what I did. Yeah, with his tariffs. And China quietly buckled. I don't want to say buckled, but buckled. Same with Europe. Germany caved. It's funny what happened. Do I play Skyrim? No, I do not. Don't think I ever have, actually. It's an ogre. Oh, that's right. You don't come in for the EQ streams very often. You haven't seen the big guy. That's my ogre. Um, Zeus runs the Asheron's Call server I play on time. And the Dark Age Camelot server. Wait, where did Thompson go? Jesus Christ, I keep losing him. Back in the beginning, there were 3 groups of people. The Ultima people, the EverQuest people, and the Asheron's Call people. EverQuest had the lion's share, of course, but... If you do that, I will name my second-born child, or my next child after you. My next child will be named Zeus. Unless it's a girl. Sorry. Zeus Arena. Zusuka. Oh, Zusuka, I like that. Sounds like a musical instrument. Oh! I didn't see him laying there. Alright, Sensei. Thanks for stopping by again. Good to see you again. Oh, that'll be my 4th. God, this last thing I need. Another kid. Don't put that server up, Zeus. I don't want another kid. Beast 2 Electric Boogaloo. You need to move, Dispersing. Seriously, you need to move. Tell your family, I'm sorry, but I just can't stay here anymore. That virtually impossible to put up a City Heroes emulator. You would literally have to code it from the ground up because there's no source code to play with it at all. NCSoft is really funny about their code, and they don't want anybody else to have it. That's why those two spiritual successors came to be. No, they wouldn't sell it. They tried. They tried to get rights to it, and they wouldn't sell it. They had to build it from the ground up. The City of Titans and Valiance Online. They flat out refused to sell it. It's a Korean company. They're weird about their stuff. I told you about the other games they had run at the same time City Heroes did. X-Steel, mech game. You know, capture the flag, base control, that kind of thing. And you played mechs, and you know you had your big, slow, cumbersome mechs with the cannons, and then your fast, speedy mechs. You know, had melee weapons, had machine guns. It was an amazing freaking game. X-Steel, you played it, and then just out of the blue, they decided, nope, we're not going to put it up anymore. We're just going to take it down. And it was incredibly popular, very fun game, and they never did anything with it. They just let it die. The Koreans are weird when it comes to games. Yeah, so you know exactly what I love that game. Love that game. It was free to play. One of the first free to play games that came out. Micropay. And they do some amazing stuff, but man, they are weird about it. I don't know. Yeah, dispersing. Yeah, Asheron's Call when it first came out had a huge Chinese base, and nobody knows why. The first monarchy I was part of, everybody was Chinese. I was the only American in the monarchy. Allegiance, whatever, same thing. Man, that was a good game. I wish that game was still around. If they brought that game out today, it would be phenomenally successful. Phenomenally. Maybe that was part of the problem. It was before its time. It just wasn't ready. I don't know. Owen Wilson. He always reminded me of that wrestler, the one that died in the ring when he fell. Owen Hart. They look so similar. Now, it is possible I may have some issues with the internet that just start dumping down outside there. So if the stream goes down all of a sudden, that's why. Can you imagine doing this in Asheron's Call, Zeus, to get mana back? It's one of the hardest adjustments to make when going back and forth between the two games. In Asheron's Call, you never run out of mana. Never. You can cast for days. As long as you know how to restore it. Damn, they hit hard. Damn, they hit really hard. It does have a certain degree of charm. The difference between the allure of EverQuest compared to Asheron's Call is the social aspect. The gameplay is much slower, much clunkier. You're much more fragile in EverQuest, but it's that social aspect. You have a lot of downtime to just sit around and talk. Whereas with Asheron's Call, it's just constant fight. You never stop. You run at 100 miles an hour. You jump over tall buildings in a single bound. And Dark Age is kind of a happy medium, I've noticed. It's a slower paced game like EverQuest, but you don't have any of that downtime. Alright, grab one more cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Alright. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to find out. Nope, didn't work. Meow. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Ah, damn it. Jesus fucking Christ. Excuse my French. Alright, folks. I'm starting to get irritated now, so I'm going to wrap up the stream. So I will be back on tomorrow night with some Dark Age. Dark Age Camelot tomorrow. And then Tuesday we're going to go get the mansion, finally. Thank you for the biddies there, Ty. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good night, folks.